Welcome, everybody, to the week ahead for financial markets. Mike Smith here, Head of Client Education and Trading and Senior Analyst at Go Markets. Delighted to have you here today as we check out what could move sentiment over the next week. And as always, we've identified 5 key market moving factors that we think are the primary things to keep on your radar. Of course, major indices are near record highs. We touched them last week, but we have paused since. We're seeing big tech outperform, as we've seen for many months, of course. The rest of the market appears to be a little flat, but overall, markets are awaiting some new information. We'll certainly get that with some big data, some big news, and there could be significant changes in sentiment, either to the upside or the downside, depending on what that shows. Of course, trade dramas continue with Trump's tariffs having some new key dates. The 1st of August appears to be his favourite at the moment, with an expected 30% tariff on the Eurozone and Mexico announced. Be interesting to see what the market response is to that this afternoon when the European markets open. It's already announced a 35% tariff on Canada, and that battle keeps on going. And as well as that, of course, there's individual tariffs on specific items, such as we saw with copper, which we're going to talk about soon, and whatever seems to take his fancy on a day-to-day basis to be posted on Truth Social. Of course, one of the big things going on is we see Q2 earnings season kicking off. The banking sector will start the ball rolling with an overall expectation of 9% earnings growth across the board. There are concerns about forward guidance with an expected rate cut from the Fed not happening in the last quarter, and of course, ongoing issues with tariffs. We may see some caution in forward guidance, would suggest, in light of where valuations are, as we can see by the major indices, markets may punish significantly any company that either falls short on performance over the last quarter or indeed is cautious about forward guidance. Should be an interesting 3 weeks. But as I said, keep an eye on the banking sector this week. Copper is one of the beneficiaries in terms of Trump's tariffs. We had a tariff-induced rally last week, which shot copper through record highs. Let's just check out a chart and show you the price action. And you can see here that significant move higher on the big candle following announcement and follow through there on Wednesday and Thursday last week. A little bit of a pullback on Friday, and you can see today's trading is slightly above Friday's close. That certainly wasn't a big selling candle, so it suggests that there could be some more upside to come. Watch this over the next few days. If you want a potential key level for today, then perhaps this 563 looks very interesting. Of course, those record highs at 572 would be tested potentially if we get a breach of this short-term resistance, which was in place Thursday and Friday. And of course, we do have big data with the US CPI number coming out on Tuesday. We are expecting a rate cut from the Fed in September at this stage. That's what's been priced in. But any significant move away from what's expected could change that expectation, perhaps. We'll have to see what that number shows tomorrow evening. And of course, you can keep up to date with what's happening with markets with our live market updates on Monday and Thursday. And our Inner Circle session on Wednesday is always worth popping into. Both of these are streamed live on YouTube. We'll be delighted to see you there. Just go to Go Markets YouTube channel and you'll see them there, ready and scheduled. Make sure that you set notifications on, of course. And click a like button should you like anything that we do. Of course, we're always here to help. Our support team are there ready and waiting should we be able to assist you with anything at all. Have a great week. Trade safe and see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.